Hello you sexy biscuits and welcome back into Kingdom Come Deliverance. In today's Kingdom Come Deliverance video, we're going to be looking at an article written by Game Guide. Game Guide are a French gaming website. A few days ago, they interviewed Sir Tobi. If you don't already know, Sir Tobi is the PR manager over at Warhorse Studios. In this article, they asked Sir Tobi a lot of questions, and there's some really interesting things in here. So if you didn't know, Warhorse Studios was at Gamescom 2018. At Gamescom 2018, they were showing the new Kingdom Come Deliverance DLC, The Amorous Adventures of the Bald Sir Hans, as well as the new tournament mode. In this interview, he talks about how From the Ashes was perceived by the fans. One of the biggest issues I saw with From the Ashes while I was doing content on it was that people were saying if you have a lot of money, it's incredibly quick to beat. And in this interview, Sir Tobi says the same thing. Personally, I wasn't expecting anything majorly in-depth with From the Ashes. Yeah, it was amazing to build your own town, but I wasn't expecting hours and hours of story content. If you were to play From the Ashes without a lot of money, it would have taken a long time. But Sir Tobi does say that this Hans Capon DLC is going to be a lot more in-depth. This is going to be embedded into the main story. There's going to be a lot more story-related content here. You may see a whole new side of Hans that you hadn't seen before. There are a lot more avenues for really in-depth storytelling here. The interviewer does ask if people enjoyed what they saw from the Hans Capon DLC, and he says that people really seem to like it. One of those people may have been me. I do really like the look of this DLC, mainly because of the tournament mode. In this interview, they do bring up that the roadmap that Warhorse Studios released showing all of this new DLC is a little bit delayed. In response, Sir Tobi said that this was always going to be a rough estimate. There were never any exact dates given. Now, personally, I expected that. I did not expect all of these DLCs to come out exactly when the roadmap said. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into the DLC for this game. Not only that, but the fact that the game itself is still being worked on. There are bug fixes, there are patches still being made. So the interviewer does ask if the DLC is finished. And Sir Tobi does say it is not. They still have to do voiceover and lip sync. And he does also give a rough estimate for the release date. He says it's going to be released at the end of September to the beginning of October. So what I've been saying this entire time, that this is going to be released at the end of September, is most definitely right. One thing that he does bring up is the fact that it was tricky to get it fully working for Gamescom. Now, of course, this goes back to the video that I showed you about a week ago. In that video, it even says at the top that it's still a very heavy work in progress. So this isn't going to be out until the end of September. So one thing that we definitely have been asking for is Jousting. And they bring up this point. They ask, will tournaments be on foot only? What about horses? Now, Sir Tobi does say that they are focusing on foot only. You'll be taking on tournaments in a best-of-3 fight against 3 opponents to become the winner. And he also brings up the fact that you will be having a quest line with a mysterious Black Knight. And of course, I've already done a video on who this mysterious Black Knight is, so I'll be leaving a link in the description below for that. One thing that they did ask that did surprise me a little bit was the fact that they asked about multiplayer. Now, this is in terms of the tournament mode. Now, of course, limiting multiplayer to the tournament mode would make sense. You could go up against someone and see how far you could get in the leaderboards. I would never expect full multiplayer in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Personally, I don't think it would fit. It wouldn't really work. Also, there is the question of who would you be playing as? Because, of course, in the tournament mode, you are playing as Henry of Skalitz. So who would the person you are going against be playing as? Would you see 2 Henrys in the tournament? Now, Sir Tobi did say that at one point they had thought about multiplayer, which surprises me. I never thought that multiplayer was even on the tables for Kingdom Come Deliverance. But as soon as they thought about it, they quickly dropped the idea. He says that Kingdom Come Deliverance works best as a single player experience, and personally, I agree with him. So one question that a lot of people have been asking is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 a thing. So Sir Tobi does respond to that. Kingdom Come 2 is currently no topic at all for Warhorse Studios. Now, are they just saying this and they're secretly working on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 in the background? Or is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 never going to be a thing? The fact that it's no topic at all is slightly worrying. Generally, when a game comes out and does well, and Kingdom Come Deliverance definitely has done well, they would be thinking about doing a sequel, especially how Kingdom Come Deliverance ended. So the fact that they aren't thinking about doing KCD 2 at all is a little bit weird. Now, I'm not outright saying that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 isn't going to be a thing, because I really do believe that they will make it. It's just not going to be as soon as we thought. So they do ask him about bugs and performance. One thing I didn't know is they currently have 120 people working at Warhorse Studios, and that they are trying to improve the game and fix what is bugged. Now, one of the main ways of them doing that is from the community telling them, hey, this isn't working or that isn't working. So if you have any major bugs that you've noticed, make sure to contact the team on Twitter. That will help them work out where the issues are lying. So the last thing I wanted to talk about is the new patch. And this brings up quite a lot of information on its own, even though there's not a lot of information about patch 1.7. Now, of course, the last patch that we got was 1.62, so the fact that they're jumping straight to 1.7 means this is going to be big. The question that they asked that brought this whole subject up was, are you planning to have something to do even when you have finished the game? Markers are still on the map, but there's no way to talk with NPCs. And Sir Tobi responds with yes, we are considering to reopen several side quests in patch 1.7. Now, the terminology he uses there of considering makes me believe that patch 1.7 isn't done. This is going to be a while. Personally, I'm thinking this is going to be released at the end of September alongside the tournament mode and the Hans Capon DLC. Of course, this is all speculation. I might be wrong, but we have got some amazing information here. I'll be leaving a link in the description below for Game Guide. Make sure to go and check out the website because there's so much information here that I think you guys need to read it. I've obviously snapshotted some certain key bits that I noticed that of course go alongside with what I'm saying. Personally, I'm surprised. They've talked about multiplayer, endgame stuff, they've talked about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There's a lot here that we really haven't talked about until now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. What are your thoughts on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and multiplayer? Now, I know multiplayer is not going to happen, but hypothetically, what would you want from a Kingdom Come Deliverance multiplayer mode? Anyway, thank you so much for watching, but until next time, that's me. Bye guys.